We all want a world free from conflict, a world where peace prevails. But achieving this dream requires us to recognize a simple truth. Peace requires everyone's voice. For too long, the critical issue of gender has been overlooked in peace-building efforts. We've excluded the perspectives and experiences of half of the world's population, women. Ignoring the voices of women is not just unfair, it's unwise. Women experience conflict differently than men. They often play vital roles in preventing and resolving disputes within their communities. Their insights, born from lived experiences, are essential for building a just and lasting peace. Think about it. Who better to understand the impact of violence on families and communities than women? Who better to advocate for the needs of children caught in the crossfire? It's time to recognize the crucial role gender inclusivity plays in creating a more peaceful world for all. When we empower women, we empower humanity. We create a world where everyone feels valued, heard, and represented. That's a world worth striving for, a world where peace isn't just a dream, but a reality. Gender inclusivity, it's a phrase we hear a lot these days, but what does it truly mean? At its core, gender inclusivity is about recognizing that gender is not a binary concept. It's not just about men and women. It's about understanding that there's a spectrum of gender identities and expressions. It's about creating spaces where everyone, regardless of their gender identity, feels safe, respected, and valued. It's about dismantling harmful stereotypes and challenging traditional power structures that privilege certain genders over others. True gender inclusivity goes beyond simply adding women to the mix. It's about ensuring that diverse voices are heard and that decision-making processes reflect the needs and perspectives of all genders. This is not about taking anything away from anyone. It's about creating a more just and equitable world for everyone. A world where everyone has the opportunity to reach their full potential, and that benefits all of us. Imagine a peace negotiation. Around the table sit diplomats, politicians, and community leaders. But if all the faces around that table look the same, if they all reflect the same experiences and biases, can we truly expect a lasting peace? The answer is a resounding no. Gender inclusivity is not just a matter of fairness, it's essential for effective peace building. When women are included in peace processes, they bring unique perspectives and experiences that are often overlooked. Women are more likely to focus on issues like access to education, healthcare, and economic opportunities, crucial factors in building sustainable peace. They are also skilled at building bridges between communities and fostering dialogue. Studies have shown time and again that peace agreements are more likely to be implemented and to last when women are involved in their negotiation. Including women in peace building is not about giving them special treatment, it's about recognizing their inherent value and the critical role they play in creating a more peaceful and just world. It's about ensuring that everyone has a seat at the table and that all voices are heard. Section 4, The Long Road to Equality. Progress and Lessons Learned. We've come a long way on the road to gender equality, but the journey is far from over. Throughout history, women have fought tirelessly for their rights, breaking down barriers and challenging societal norms. From the suffragette movement, which fought for women's right to vote, to the countless women who have shattered glass ceilings in their respective fields, progress has been made. We've seen an increase in the number of women in leadership positions, from government to business to civil society. We've also witnessed a growing global recognition of the importance of gender inclusivity in all aspects of life, including peace building. International organizations like the United Nations have adopted resolutions and frameworks that promote women's participation in peace processes. However, we cannot ignore the challenges that remain. Discrimination and violence against women persist in many parts of the world. Women continue to be underrepresented in decision-making positions, and their voices are often marginalized. We still have a long way to go, but by learning from the past and continuing to push for progress, we can create a future where gender equality is not just an aspiration, but a reality. Building a better world requires the active participation of everyone. Men and women, young and old, all have a role to play in fostering gender equality. By promoting education, advocating for policy changes, and supporting women's leadership, we can create an environment where everyone has the opportunity to thrive. Communities that embrace gender inclusivity tend to be more resilient and peaceful. When women are involved in peace processes, the chances of achieving lasting peace increase significantly. So let's work together, hand in hand, to build a world where gender equality is the norm, not the exception. Now it's time for a call to action. Each one of us has the power to make a difference, whether it's by raising awareness, supporting women's initiatives, or challenging gender stereotypes in our daily lives. Every action counts. Let's commit to being allies in the fight for gender equality. Let's ensure that the voices of women are heard and valued. Together, we can create a world where everyone, regardless of gender, has the opportunity to reach their full potential. So let's take action today for a better tomorrow.